Ken here, aka Stone Toad. Right, as you can see on the screen here, we have welcome to Bucks County, but you see what map's right next to it. Now we'll continue with Bucks County. I've got Lone Oak right there, see? Load all that. Thought I'd show you that. Lone Oaks is there because I'm going to start doing a playback on Lone Oak as well. Lone Oak was my go-to American map. And then of course Walker Farm's the one I go and change everything, like build my own maps on all the time. Walker Map's my favourite one for that because the placement of stuff goes down really well. Map is Paradise. Walker Farm, Shelby, Montana. Home of the Walker family, biggest tractor in the world, the Big Bud. And yeah, so that's where I go and build everything. So that's going to always be on my gameplay thing. Lone Oak, it goes in, it goes out. It's like Oakville Farm, it goes in, it goes out. When I'm trying to make room for new maps, there's that many new maps, it's not funny. But I think I might have found the combo now. This one, Lone Oak, Stone Valley, playing with it a little bit. I have some British maps, like I did have North Coast, but I just got rid of it for no particular reason. And I got six ashes. Kept that one as well. So I have a few maps to actually play on, but yeah. Don't look at that back to front. Definitely back to front. I'm just waiting for this to load up. Here we go. Now, I'm still talking to boys there all playing the Alpine map at the moment. I noticed. I had an invite from them already. They were saying that the animal farm, which is over yonder, over here. Why haven't I got a vehicle over here? I'm going to run through. This corn is really ready. I was going to, as you can see, I'm starting to harvest this at the moment, the wheat. I'm just driving that head around there. We'll show you that directly. Now I've got some, what do they call it, gravity wagons. I've got a couple of gravity wagons and that. There's, I'm running the grain and that back to the silo on that here. And I've got a truck that I'm going to be running as well. With the gravity wagons, I come over here before. Oh, look at that beautiful thing. Look at that girl. I've got the water tanker, this one here, because I needed water for the cows, and it works fine. We're just filling everything up at the moment. Yeah, this old girl, the second best trucker on the thing. No, it's the best thing at the moment. The Russian trucks are my favourite ones, so I love the Russian trucks. As soon as they come out, I was really pleased. Right, now with this this pit, apparently it does not collect manure. So I'm glad there's oh, I've still got my gate open. You're a well-trained bovine. So in here we have the grey bovine, traditional, and nice beautiful white. There you go, girl. Yep, interaction. See that interaction all the time? Put pressure on those things, they'll actually walk away. So I open up this gate because my old mate over there, he's playing at the moment, Mr. Silly Pete. I don't know, by the way. I just said my old mate. Clearly old mate. But yeah, he said that the cows just walk straight through the gate if they're closed. So I opened the gates up. Now what I did do is I put these cattle and that on here. Oh, hang on, I might have. Hang on, wait a minute. What's going on here? Yes. There's the other gate. That's open as well. They go between these 3 yards. Oh, look at that one. You should have a bull, man. You know, in season you got the breeding and all this. So this big patch here at the moment, this mud patch, where they can get a bit of mineral lick, because there was the trough system. You know, the double trough system you get for the cattle, the sheep, And the pigs, well, I had it in here and posted the red post between each fence line and that sort of thing, chucked it in to see if I can, because there's no manure, of course. They said there was no manure forming in that, so I said, well, okay, I'll put that in here. Open paddock, open plan paddock. They just poop on the yard anyway. Because that is an added manure pit, I do suspect that that the barn itself was because it didn't have that manure pit on it. I'm pretty sure when they made the packs, the 3 different variations. So I think that's what's kind of wrong. Because normally the manure spawns in here, of course. Watch out, girl. I've got all my straw in that down there. I use straw pellets, by the way, to just fill up the straw in that. Total mixed ration. I'm using just the silo for all that at the moment to make sure that all the cattle are in. I wanted to make sure they're eating and it's all strawed up to see what was going on, because this is early stages of this map. And for all those people that jumped on this the other day, 121 people checked out my map review the other day, so thank you very much for checking that out. That was really cool. That was good. I'm really pleased with that. And for the 3 extra subscribers, thanks a lot. Welcome to the family. Yeah, it's cool. I appreciate that. That means you actually liked it. But yeah, so so we've got a problem with this manure pit apparently. So I just put it in yesterday, so I chucked it in. Now the other thing I wanted to just talk about, what was the other thing? What was happening? Yeah, walking through those fences. So that's easy. Just open them up. Gravity wagons. I put everything in the gravity wagon mat from the edge bins, of course. They're the only things I ever use. I never use the cell point. I only use the fill up point because they've got everything you need at your fingertips. I've never had a problem with these things placing. Never had a problem with them delivering the goods. With the some of the seeders and that, they do have a problem trying to give you fertilizer all the time. You know, like, I think that's the seeders themselves. But anyway, we have the 4440 in Americans. I think it's number 3 specs with the extra bit to put on the extra wheel. Gravity wagons. Now I filled them up and I tried putting the access into the actual silo and that, and it wasn't working. I thought, oh no, it's not even working, what's going on? But that was just me being a clown, because I forgot to switch it to the wagon. Newbie. Yeah. So it was nothing to do with any of the take points or anything like that. It was just me being a noob, not thinking at the time I was talking to the other 2 guys as I was doing that. But anyway, we've got 2 of these gravity wagons. One's over here in the shed. So we're going to line up this thing here. I'm going to give it a go again because normally this drawbar, for some reason, that bloody shock absorber there, for some reason that jumps around like crazy on the tractor I put it on last time. It just kept flipping up in the air like that all the time. So I'm going to give it another go. They might have to change it just to a 3-point hitch or something. This big old girl, of course, everybody who knows my maps knows I run this all the time. This is the direct sealer one, which I will be using on Lone Oak once I put it as back on again. So I'll be showing you how to do. I'll be doing a live stream on that probably tomorrow, and then setting it up again. And I just cheated a bit of money into it today so I can buy the property, the lands I want. But yeah, I'll be putting the strip farming and that in there again. So I'll be showing you all how to do that. If you haven't watched my other videos on YouTube, go onto my channel and check out the other ones. This thing here, if you ever use one of these, it's great towing down the road like that. It's great when you've got to attach the tractor and you lay it down and that sort of thing. But don't ever have it sort of lifted up off the ground. Yeah, either put it on the ground and leave it open and disconnect it, or fold it up and disconnect it, because if you have it up in the travelling position and then you disconnect it, it will chuck a U-stand, or like a wheel stand. So because it's the weight's all to the back of it. Just that's a tip on that one. Gravity wagons, this is fun trying to get down here. See the auto locking on that on one of those dollies and that the other day. I thought, yeah, that would be nice. I put that script on these things. It's the only, but these gravity wagons, I wanted to get true to form to, well, not true to form, but of course we kept the header and that on here. The 7930 we got, was that already on here? I think I might have got that one. 4755 with Julies. I wanted to go with the older tractors, but I didn't want to, like at the moment we've got like 4 tractors, I think it is, 5 tractors. I took away the case, nothing against case. Actually like a lot of case products like this one. This is a case, but it's in yellow, just to go in a bit better with the John Deere gear. I always use this disc plough. This is my number one. Wait! Number one, 100% every time use this one. You'll see on every single one of my maps, because I want a disc plough. When I first started, hello viewer, who just rocked up. That's probably you, is it Jake? It might be Jake. Jake Loxley, everybody go over to his channel and check him out. Now this rake, I'm glad they had it on here because I use this a lot. Too bad you can't have one of these modders put this one on out again, and so you can change all the colours to, like, you know, with yellow wheels and green and that sort of thing to fit into the actual brands that you're using. The hog mower type thing here, whatever you call it, the thresher mower, we're going to be using that one, this mower. This little corn thing here, I got this because I like this. Actually, Eric's got one on 10th generation farmer, dairy farmer. Yeah, he's got a little corn seeder, but not this model. And I liked it a lot. Right, so that's what's going on here. I think I've covered everything here. Oh, here we go. It's over at the other farm. Yeah, I brought both farms. I got greedy. Got the main one. So most of the equipment that's down there where the paddocks are, and then this is mainly cattle farm. There's a couple of paddocks up here, but I think I might keep all the implement stuff down that end, and then the cattle and the more update stuff here. So I've got the stock trailer. I've got the this fifth wheel because I got rid of the 82's Studios pack, the whole pack, because it was just taking up too much slot space, and that's the only reason. No, nothing against pack at all. I love the little tip bins and that sort of thing. If you're doing one of the mower things with the with these trailers and the mowers, say you got wherever you're doing a map and you're doing all the edges of the road, that sort of thing, say council work, doing lawnmower work around the place using those combination of mowers and stuff with the trailers. His ute and the tip bin, like the tipper and that sort of thing, and the tipper trailer and that sort of thing, are excellent to be using for that combination as well. And he's also got a why do I keep going like that for? So this is based on a no brand name vehicle. Yeah, not in game brand name. This one here, I got the Chevy. Yes, I got the Chevy. Only because their ones looked a bit funky. But it's also in garlic. There's another tractor over there. I'll get that in a sec. There it is. No, that's back to the 75. That one there. Here we are. We got the baler's going to be a square baler, and of course the small seeder as well, because some of those windy maps and that aren't going to be very good for the big implement. So I've got that ready to rock and roll. Put the seed down. This tractor here was, no, it's not. This one, that's a gear changer one, 7530. Yeah, that's one that's got the gear sounding. I think it's the gear sounding one. I thought I saw on this thing that the one wasn't. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. Here we go. Another bin. So there we go. That's the equipment at the moment. Of course, the Peterbilt, since that came out, use it. And of course, my very favourite always has been my entire life, the F series. Oh, sorry, Rodeo. See, here in Australia, Holden have a Rodeo Ute, and the other competition, which is the unnamed, but no, I won't pull it up again. You know, the Ford. That's the only other competition they really had before Mitsubishi and all that came in and took over the whole market, and Toyota and stuff like that. Best trucks in the world, Toyota trucks, four-wheel drives and that I'm talking about. They're in every country to prove it. Yes, you don't see them lasting too long. Yeah, but this thing's my ultimate favourite, as you know. If you watch my thing the other day, Bronco was pretty excited over that. Now this thing, this is the one that comes with the game. I looked into the actual hub and changed it to the John Deere arms, and I was going to get the bucket as well, and I went, oh, okay, they haven't got the John Deere bucket, but they do have it. They got it in another section, so we're going to swap that out later. I wonder what that noise is. A cat. Now, where we're up to, oh, actually that was full, wasn't it? I forget the what was I running to that? What have I been missing? So at the moment we're only running one bin, one gravity wagon. See, gravity wagons will be used for chopping corn and that as well. I've got to get a chopper. And there's a little trailer one I got and added in. A Deere like pull behind one, but I'm not sure if that's for swaths, like to put into the wagons from swaths, or and I don't know why that's not cut down the bottom here. Oh, that's right. I forgot to save it when I went off, and so I'd done 3-4 laps actually on this paddock. Just got to try not to wreck the crop too much. A tree, where's the tree? Where's the head? Should be right about there. I was thinking about getting the modded one so we can see the camera action and that on the actual header and that as well. Yeah, but it's got a camera under there so you can see the trailer mount, and it's got a camera up on the actual auger, and I don't think that's ah, caramba. Yeah, a little bit too close. After I get a couple of runs like it was in there, there's heaps of room to park the tractor next to it. So today's one we're going to be talking about, we're going to be doing this in a second just to show you these paddocks. I'll do a bit of fly around. I'll probably get it down the guts, put an AI on it. These although I wasn't going to do any AI work at all with this map, because I was going to run everything myself, because you can, and makes it better for the actual gameplay as well. So we'll go inside and run it down the road. Have a look around in here if you haven't seen in here before. This is the I think it is. I got one of those open cab things like the mod. I think it's 300 or something. I'm not up in John Deere gear. I supported the John Deere brand from the get-go. Like when they put it on 19, they come on board. So I jumped on and grabbed everything Deere when Black Sheep Modding got those 4440s. Yeah, well, there's no need to say any more on that. they were snapped up. The bestest movie ever done. It's basically the 4440s, the 47s, all the rest of the older tractors with a beautiful old sound is the Massey Ferguson pack we've not got yet. I have 17 I just got some games now on 17, ready to rock and roll. I might actually like, because I want to do Ballincraig Estate again to showcase all the Massey Ferguson pack on Grandad's farm. Like, if you go into my other videos on my channel, go back into the history, like the video, check out all the videos, go right down the end, and you'll see some 17 stuff there, Grandad's farm, and that will be Massey Ferguson pack that's coming out on here. Yeah, whenever it comes out. It's got all the equipment and that in there, and basically 17 where it's got black sheep modding stuff left, right and centre. I was going to get on, I thought about it after I put Lone Oak on again, to Bullet Bill is an absolute legend. So 17, I'm thinking about putting West Coast, and that's basically more of his maps on there, to showcase them, bringing them out on here, because he's only, well, for reasons, not going into it, but yeah, so he's still doing stuff for 17 and that, and helping out on all these maps and that too, with Oxford and David and that, and allowed him to do Lone Oak and that. So I was going to put some of his other maps on 17 up here on my channel, and actually playing with the old Massey packs and stuff. And I'm going to do Lone Oak on 17, even though the Spitfires and all that are on this one, but I just haven't got space, if you know what I mean. Millennial Farm, I got it when it came out and stuff. I done a review on it. I played with it. I just got rid of all the sheds and that, actually, off of the Walker Farm, the dairy one. Sorry about that, Jules. I had to get rid of that map because I just had no room to put any mods in that on again. So sorry, Eric. I was going to do a tribute to 10th generation farmer with the dairy, because I don't normally do dairy, but I had to get rid of most of those bigger mods to get to achieve what I wanted to achieve this time around. So that one went out the other day. It will be up there forever for everybody to see. That's the thing. But we're both really going back into beef cattle, because I might have Oakville Farm. Like I said, I'm going to have Oakville Farm on 17, so I'll put the dairy cattle on there, because that way they milk automatically overnight and that sort of thing. I don't have to mess with taking milk to the thing and that. The Brahman won't be on there, because you have to buy a pack in that back in the day to get that, so I didn't do that. Or Walker Farm won't be there, because it doesn't do a justice without big buds, even though I haven't got any of the big buds on the ones yet, because the shedding doesn't really lend itself to like my gameplay, basically. I haven't watched Nick and that for ages. I'm pretty sure they're putting new silos and stuff like that, so I might actually have to see if I can get an overhead view of everything that's going on there and build a map, because like I said, Walker Farm will never leave my gameplay situation, even though it's not. We were starting to do it, like Bundy Dave, he's working at the moment. He was going to do just a straight out Walker Farm map, and I was going to go on there and do multiplayer with him, just hauling grain and working those big paddocks and that. Yeah, that's why I love that map. You can do so much with it when I build a map. Like, I'm not a map builder in any way, shape or form. I'm one of you guys, just a normal everyday stick in the thing and play it. You know, I only started doing the YouTube thing and that because something for me, like with the actual vlogging and that, with the GoPros and that, because I've got 2 terminal illnesses, and I've had a bit of a hard run 17 years ago where I died for 40 minutes, so I consider myself pretty lucky I'm still around, and I want to stay around for my kids. So that's the reason why I started up YouTube, really. So anything I do and that sort of thing will be there for my grandkids and stuff like that, if they don't cancel it, like TikTok and stuff. I've just been watching that sort of things, actually. Some good content out there, really good. Some people are really funny. But now keep looking over there. If you see me looking over there, I've got Mr. Silly P doing mod reviews and that over there. So everybody's doing the Alpine map at the moment. I saw all the equipment and everything like that, and it's like every DLC that comes out, you say, well, we've got all that stuff, and like everybody's got their own personal opinions and stuff, but like that, what's that called, the Balkan, whatever that pack was I just brought. I never was interested in it. The only thing I was interested in was that continuous round baler, so you didn't have to stop every 5 seconds. But in saying that, the chrome pack, a chrome pack, or whatever the hell you want to say that to. I say chrome because it sounds nice. That round baler on there with 1.8 size bale, the biggest one. Yeah, apparently on the US farms they use all those bales and that, so I don't mind stop starting on that bale size and that to get the size and that I need, which, you know, and the pellet machine and that sort of thing. There's nothing wrong with a whole lot of that kits. Like in 17 I was using the self-propelled mower and that all the time. And had the baler on behind that. I'll showcase that on Oakville Farm and stuff like that, or where they got grass. I'll show you the that on the 17 one when I start doing that, just to put it out there. Yeah, I'll show you about it. You just chuck the baler on the back. I saw, it was DJ mucking around, that's right. Don't worry about it. I was going to say something intelligent, but turns out it's not. That sounded a bit rough on it, didn't it? Yeah, anyway, I was about to say that I saw a baler being put behind an actual header, and it was baling at the same time, but the headers ain't got PDAs and stuff. And then I remembered who the person was that cheated in the first place. Yes, I don't play realistic. Sort of like I'm starting to try to do some more baling by the actual tractors and that sort of thing. Trying to get baled up myself because I want to try to get more hands-on, like actual fact stuff, but doing an actual fact. But I like doing the whole header thing, and I've got no one else on the farm to help me. There's no local people that want to drive over and help me out, so I've got to basically do all my farm myself. I love these paddocks. None of them are straight. None of them got straight edges. They're so good, I'm telling you. I've got to take this back around first, so we'll go back around the way we just came, because that's full, and then I'll come back and do some more header work. Combine. And yeah, it's the empty paddock of that down there that I own, and that was going to be put into corn. We won't be doing any strip farming on these farms unless there's one that's really good contours. Like this could lend itself to some strip, like corn and then grass as well. Do grass around the edges and then the corn following the contours. Look at that drop off just down there to the house, see that? You wouldn't want to like go flying through there, would you? But yeah, so I didn't even check the time when we started this. I've got a bad habit of doing that lately. There's all my cows. I like the cows. Yeah, you can see the way that paddock actually runs down around there. Hey buddy. I like that truck. I'm waiting for that international on that to come out, but I think it's just going to be for PC. I'm really going to have to get the computer up. Where am I going here? Get my computer up and running and go on Farming Simulator, but I wanted to do only Aussie maps on that, like the Aussie Outback and that. I mean, like all these guys are all working together at the moment doing all these maps. I'd love for them to get together and get whoever it is that's done that Aussie map with the Pacho or whatever, you know, the Spanish map, and the Brazilian or whatever it is map, and get onto the Outback Aussie guy and actually bring it out for 19. That would be good. I'd play it. It would be one of my featured one. I had Ningham Farm and that up there, but every time I was trying, like the mods I want to put on it to make it, because it's got all the dams and that on it. It's got, you know, the red dirt, and it doesn't really lend itself to road trains like the signs predict. That's what the Walker Farm map's for, big road trains. You can do trains galore there, and especially if you've got a few people running on the map. See, the only problem is I put John Deere on everything now, so if you know, people want to join the map, they've got to have all the John Deere gear. Well, I've got rid of a lot of it because I just slot space won't allow it, basically, full stop. I can't have all the stuff that I want on it, but I go with the major stuff that I need, like the older gear, like the 40 series and that sort of thing. I like running that sort of gear. So, and as you can tell by the gravity wagons, and you know, that's the sort of thing that I want to keep going on my farms at least. And I've got the, and of course they're going to have an update on this map, right? And you're probably going to have a new map. And when I was flying around, I'll go for a fly a minute later, and I'll show you the service station. Then I thought it was like Goldcrest Valley. I just watched a video on West Coast, I think it is, US West Coast, that is, not 17. It's not Port Bill's one. Don't get them confused with the legend. But anyway, I just, what did I do that for? Get out of the cab. Thank you. I mean, look at this old girl. Gee, beautiful. I've got the dirt turned up fast, by the way. Yeah, I was just watching a thing on the West Coast, US West Coast, which was Ravenport, and they've redone Ravenport. That's how come I didn't know the service station and that restaurant and everything was from Ravenport, because when I started 19 and that, I couldn't wait for a mods to come out. What was that way? I never got into Ravenport, never liked it. Why do I keep doing that? That's just personal preference. It's like Goldcrest Valley, never got into that in 17, not at all. That was the only way you can play multiplayer on that back then. I tried playing multiplayer with my brother on Oregon, the Oregon map, which is one of the maps I put on there actually the other day, because I wanted to show the that sheep farm, the dairy off, and that sort of thing. That's I like it a lot actually. Sort of open plan dairy. It's like the feedlot thing that I like putting on the thing. Now I'm going to change it to because I've got all the red stuff, all Bill's red stuff on Walker Farm at the moment. I've got all the barns and that there set up. I've got the Westbridge house and that put on it. I tried setting it up. So Map is Paradise, if you want to do Walker Farm a favour, make their mother and father's place like with a map, one of those map things, and so it can stay on the map. You can sell it, but make it so it's like what do you call it? Like the houses. What do they call that? Like a placeable, not. It's not placeable. What's it called? Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Stop it. Right, get out of that. It's a decoration. make the house a decoration and then have the mat as the actual house thing. Because then that way I can leave Walker Farm the way it is, and I can have the big buds on it, and I can work for them and have my own place down where they got their spare yard, basically halfway up the map over there with the Westbridge red stuff. See, all this barn stuff and that, when they brought it out that you can have it as a mod and use it on any of your maps, man, I love that. Since they brought out the Lone Oak stuff, yeah, it was the answer to my prayers. So yeah, I enjoyed it so much, I put it down there straight away, and of course I built the whole yard and everything up that top end, but Ma and Pa's place had to suffer to put the Westbridge thing on there, so I had everything still on the Walker Farm. Then once those trees in it there, see, that's another thing I like, the trees around that silo over there. Man, I'd love to have I had the tree pack installed and the fence pack and to make it look like a ranch and everything before when I did a Walker Farm thing, but slot space and that sort of killed it. I put a dam in myself too. Oh, I like that dam. Had the grapevines near it and a few trees and that. Yeah, I started like playing around with it actually, like putting stuff on the map, but then you can't have any equipment. You use it all up on decorative pieces like trees and stuff. So that's why this thing. As soon as I had a flyover the other day, I said, "Oh, you can just about hear the deer munching on the corn." You know, just trees everywhere, and non-collision trees. They haven't got those stupid branches sticking out everywhere, so you have to get a chainsaw out and basically buy every paddock on the map just to chainsaw it all and then sell it and get rid of all the paddocks again. Nothing worse than having your header coming up the road, avoiding traffic, and then hit one of those branches, or a truck trying to trailer an implement up the road. Because I like driving the semis and that around. Certain get out of here bird guy said that he couldn't do it on Southwark Farm, couldn't drive semis on there. Wilson doubles one on there straight away. Just to prove him wrong. You can drive it, you can drive it. Yeah. And I put it on the map too. Go and check out my map, you'll see that I proved it. That's the thing, I don't just say stuff. I've got the video proof to back it up. Like when Millennial Farm came out, I don't talk about just having it. I actually did the map review and everything, and didn't really even notice that, or maybe I did notice that the doors weren't operating and that, but it didn't matter, you know. Like I got that at 3 o'clock in the morning, just before I went to bed. I saw it, I went, oh, downloaded it and did a video on it straight away, like a live stream. Was it a live stream or recording? I think I recorded it and then I put it up. But yeah, so, you know, I had it, but then I had a moral dilemma the next morning when I wake up, and Mr. Get Out of Here Birds guy was saying that they recalled it and that, and I was going, what are you talking about? And then, yeah, because the map makers are the ones that do Walker Farm, Mappers Paradise, I thought I'd do the right thing by them. I put out another video, I think, but I got rid of the map. Just deleted it. I could have kept it, could have kept going like another PC player that I'll watch on a regular basis on all the different American maps that he does on PC. He played it as a series and that. You know, I could have done the same thing because I legitimately got it. It wasn't under, I didn't get it off a bad thing and that. It was through the actual hub. Downloaded and everything off the hub, everything was legit. There was no shonky business going on, but I had to do the right thing by the map makers and what's his name? Jake. I don't know his name. I started watching his stuff and then didn't put it that way. And then on the map, that certain graveyard thing, yeah, so it put me off him altogether. So I'm not even going to put Millennial Farm on. I'm not doing Millennial Farm when it comes out. Everybody else can do it. It's going to be hammered to death, of course. Even the boys are talking about getting it all, and I've had it. I started doing some ploughing and stuff on it. The trucks were skipping around everywhere. When I had it, it was one of the things I had to fix. The guy who actually who put the I'm going to cheat a little bit here instead of running all the way across again. The guy who took blame for that thing's not working because you need to use the mouse or something to open it. Now it's L3 for those who had those shed pack already installed in that, and those who don't, that's what it is. It's L3 on your actual controller to open the doors. Yeah, he took full blame for it not working. It's like, it happens, man, you know, don't worry about it. But otherwise, a good map, you know, like you can't place the house anywhere if you're trying to use it, the packs and that. And I'm pretty sure there wasn't a horse yard on there when I did my flyover in it the first time. I could be wrong, but okay, there we go, forward a bit. Because that horse corral is pretty cool actually. I like that actually. Just go and turn this tractor off, leave there. Silencio, beautiful thing. I love your tune. Rock to it all day long. But that's just me, you know, that's just my personal opinion on shit too. Like, you know, nobody has to agree with me, and a lot of people won't. Okay, I'm going to get back into that tractor. Like I said, you know, nobody forces anybody else to believe in anything, or I've got an ancient booklet you have to read all the time just to believe it. This is a nice little hill for the test. I think I can. Yep. Straight over the other side. See all the trees? Naked trunks. Loving it. No branches sticking into the paddock. Loving it. Somebody was listening. Or somebody is a gamer. Yep. That's the worst thing on all the maps are those bloody trees. See, with the Outback map, the Aussie Outback one. What's the picture? Can't remember that one. I used to remember it. But all those trees and foliage and that are just like, you know, pretty close to Australian stuff, you know. So, whoa, got the billabongs around the place. Yeah, it lends itself to feedlotting and everything, that map, you know, so get that, chuck it down. I'll be running that map all the time. See, if we go on PC, I'm going to be doing the Western Australian map, and that's a big map. WA map, and because on the PC you can do course play and stuff like that, so you can run 2 harvesters, I think you can run. You can't do the 3rd one. But you know, if you've got some people that will go on there and do roleplay with you, laughing. You know, I should just cut a hole across here, shouldn't I? Let's do it. Crop destruction. Should be out of the way there.
Day. MOG disappointed face. Smile.
Disappointed face, smile, hey? I had that installed, so if you wanted to say anything, I could get it. You're telling me to smile. Jeez, I don't want to break the screens, man. Yeah. What are you saying? My head's ugly. I knew that. Big ugly in here.
I accidentally typed sad face haha.
Oh, that's cool. I don't care. I'm supposed to put ugly face for you. Yeah, that's me, big ugly and hairy. Well, my story. So thanks for joining me. I'm glad that thing will muck around with it. Yeah, well, we were trying to muck around with that the other day, so...
How are you going, Ken?
Yeah, good. I'm actually going really well today. I had a couple of days crook. So come there was nothing on there yesterday. But I want to do a live stream every day of different maps. Tomorrow it's going to be Lone Oak. And it's going to be putting strip farming and that, but I wanted to run these paddocks and that like the boys and I were talking about yesterday. What they're going to probably do is do the updates and that they have to do.
I just made myself some green Thai curry.
Oh, yum. I like curry. Thai curry is a little bit hot, but yummy. But I eat jalapeno peppers and stuff too, so. Although there is a Texas sauce that I was going to send to Jake. He likes Jake Loxley. He loves check out his channel. Is that you, Jake? Yeah, he does the chili challenge. But yeah, it's pretty hot. It's Texas one actually. Can't remember what brand it is, but yeah, it's hot. It's real hot. Now I'd have some those little tiny I
Yes,
think
it is Jake haha.
Oh, it is Jake, cool. Yeah, my mate's got those little tiny chilies, Jake, and they are hot as hell. They burn your face off.
Yeah, I love chili.
Yeah, I know you do. You're mad too, eating some of that stuff. I have to do a challenge with you one day. Yeah, I already mentioned you earlier. Tell everybody to go to your channel straight away too. Because your ongoing support. Thanks, man. Crazy's home today, but she's crook.
That's awesome. I find the smaller ones are harder haha.
Yeah, they are. They pack more of a punch actually. Do you like the way I got it set up now? So then, like, I can hear. She talks to me and tells me what you're saying.
It's all good. You're a great streamer.
Yeah, right. Not as good as you. I was watching your live stream this morning actually. That's why I waited actually a little while until you I was watching yours and I thought I won't live stream now because Jake's doing it. So I'll wait for him to have a bit of a run and then I'll get on there. Actually picked up some extra subscribers the other day when on Saturday I did one. Which I don't normally do the weekend because that's
awesome.
Family time. But yeah, so yeah, 21 views I got for this map when I first did the flyover and that, so it was a bit shaky. I watched it and it's a little bit quick in that on the turning. I've got to slow it down and so people can see things a bit more.
That's heaps cool.
I don't want to get them seasick watching my stuff. But I'm gonna do a pigeon one soon, like with the GoPro, and then put it up on the channel so you can see those pigeons I've got. They're all out flying today actually, and there's a kookaburra earlier out the front too. The tree two houses down, they got a hole in it where they've made a nest there every year, and now I just heard them back again, so they'll be around the
pigeons.
Yeah, I told you I got pigeons before. I like that little emoji pigeon you had on your thing. I've been watching your stuff too, by the way. I've been watching what you've been saying about me and stuff. I'm watching you, mate. Yeah, see, I don't get into the shoot 'em up games and that. My mate and a couple of my mates and that are doing Clancy's thing at the moment. I'm trying to get them to actually let me play with them. yeah, I want to get on there and just wander around with them. Me and Patrick did a crazy people. Did sort of like a multiplayer once before, but because we're in the same house.
That's right. Please make a video.
Yeah, and because we're in the same house, the internet didn't like it too much. It sort of played up on us a bit, so I'll try with Andrew and that. And I'm looking that way every now and then because I said earlier I'm watching Mr. Silly P at the moment, so I keep looking at his reviews and that every now and then. Because he's got some interest in it, he does all. So I always watch him and DJ. I watch them before, or Mr. Silly P I think gets it before DJ does, and then DJ gets it before, well, we get it before DJ does. Something like that. Because I used to be able to get the mods and that and tell everybody about them. And they say, are you working for Giants? And it's like, no. I just heard Mr. Silly P say about it, and then it'll lob here, early hours in the morning, I'd have it downloaded and that, and the next day I'd tell them about it and show them. Used to freak them out. And then that's when I started saying, don't you ever watch YouTube? Don't you watch YouTube? And they started watching it. Now, basically the guys I play with jump on there and check out my streams and that all the time. And my video content, which they all wanted me to play with them before, but I never had to make one. See, normally they know I go on about 9:30ish, but I saw you on there live streaming. I was actually started to watch it, and then I went, oh, I've really got to get on and do it. Then I can get off and do the rest of the stuff I've got to do. I'm trying to speak a lot more clearer and louder, so people don't hear me mumbling. Because most of the time I just sit there talking to myself. And I go very quiet half the time. But now I've got this voice chat thing in here, then people that get on there can actually talk.
It's all good. Thanks for watching my stream.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're putting out the good content. You and your buddy. Well, you love torturing him with the chilies too, don't you? I saw you. I think you're both bad influence on each other, eating that stuff. No, I like hot stuff and that. Like I say, I have jalapeno peppers and that sort of thing. But some of that Thai stuff is really hot. Those little tiny things. I'm not sure which one Mick's got, but it's like.
I remember that I met Crazy like almost 2 years ago playing ha.
Yeah. Crazy Swan or Crazy People? See, there's Crazy Swan, and that's one you're talking about. The Crazy People is a brothers. Although camera goes on the Black Viking now, I think. Right about here.
Crazy Swan.
Yeah. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, she was one of your first 100 or something like that. One of your first subscribers, wasn't she? In that group. That was that brand we can't see on this game. See that brand? Why is it back to front too? Is that back to front on your screen?
Yes, she was in the first 100 subscribers, I believe.
Yeah. That was pretty cool, eh? You've come a long way, young fella. But that's because you're a bit crazy and you put out that good content, see?
Yes, but it's back to front.
Yeah, it is back to front, yeah. I've got to work out how to fix that. It's just on the camera settings, I think. Can't say support the... What am I doing that for? Can't support the brand. You can always, what's those E-boys that are starting to take off? What's his name? I watched a couple of them last night. Patrick showed me about them. They're pretty funny dudes. They're getting dressed up like girls and that, and they're really screwing people over on that. What's that crazy channel they go on? What do people do? Just sit around and wait for people to pop on there and say g'day or something? Because there's some real weird people on there just hanging around. And I should do that sort of thing and live stream it as well. I sit up until 3 o'clock every morning, so there'll be some strange people out there. I'll contact them. I'm an old man. I've come from a long way. What comment was that for? Yeah, I decided to do it this way so it's just my head, and then I'm thinking about not even use the voice and the face cam thing too. Just have the like emoji or something there.
The platform you were talking about was this Omegle?
That's the one. It's has some very interesting people on there. I've been watching it a lot lately actually now. And it sounds like Pizza. I started watching him doing pranking people on it as well. He's a talented fella. Wish I had some talent.
You will have to get yourself a PC. So much fun to stream.
Yeah, I did one on Twitch the other day. Streamed a live stream on Twitch, and we had a lot of trouble trying to get in there and that sort of thing. And didn't even know if it recorded the first one, so we had to do a second one. And yeah, this YouTube base is pretty easy to, for me anyway, being not high tech and that sort of thing. Easy for me to just slap it down and people can see it. And even when I record just normal gameplay without live streaming, it's easier for me to upload it and that. My tech kids show me how to do it, so yeah, we're going to start doing some more stuff. She's going to put up the graveyard thing we just did recently. It was a while ago actually. We went out to the cemetery again, so at Halloween actually, so that was how long ago it was. So once it's all fixed and rendered and edited and stuff, it will be posted up. Met a couple of people there that now are subscribers and that as well, so they're YouTubers as well, so I've been watching their channels. It's funny who you meet in the cemetery in the middle of the night. Yes, one of the spirits there didn't. He's a bit upset because somebody was buried on top of him. And
Now can you have a lot of talent? You are very knowledgeable on things, and I love hearing your awesome stories.
Yeah, well, I've been around the world a couple of times. Been around the block, as they say. Well, there's that. See, look, there's no plane in the sky at all. It's just ambient noise. See that? Everybody's trying to find it. There's none there. They should just take that audio out, or have some Spitfires. That's what I love about Oakfield Farm. You walk out the door when you first get on the map, and free Spitfires fly straight over your head, and then they come every hour on that map. So it's good to watch actually, because most of the paddocks are up in the hills, like the sloping hills and that around the area. It's designed off an actual satellite photo. Oxygen David got a satellite photo and did that map, Oakfield Farm. It's really good actually. I see Mr. Silly Peas driving the new Land Rover on the British maps. I haven't got mine installed yet.
I live next to an airbase, so I hear jets all the time.
Oh yeah? At the castle? I won't say exactly that. Yes, I was talking to a friend of mine in Queensland this morning. He's just has to go into lockdown and that for 14 days because he come down with a sniffle at the mines. so they played it safe, but they sent him home, so now his wife has to take 14 days off work and the kids have to take 14 days off of school. And yeah, they didn't think that one through. And of course we've got a bit of quarantine situation happening in South Australia, and eventuated from the people coming over from interstate, being at the hotel, and the staff in getting infected and not taking the right precautions. The coronavirus, as Isaac calls it. I call it Khaleesi virus, so I don't get in trouble. But you know what Khaleesi virus is, right? Are you still streaming at the moment, Jada? You can't say that. You can't say that on YouTube. Now, Khaleesi virus is a rabbit disease. It's like when we used to have myxomatosis back in the day to control rabbits. Well, Khaleesi virus is for the rabbits. It's a pretty bad disease, actually. But it's a man-made thing. Well, she comes from Spain, I think. So because we're in the country, we say Khaleesi virus.
I finished streaming a bit ago, thinking I might do another Minecraft stream.
Oh, yeah, cool. Minecraft, eh? So I put a whole heap of what do they call it, Call of Duty and stuff like that. I downloaded onto my thing the other day. Game library and crew and that sort of thing, so I might start getting into a few of those. I wanted to do a Mafia 3 thing, but sort of the racist stuff and that on there might not go down too well. I don't want everybody keeps beating their gums about all the time, because you know, that sort of stuff happens.
Keen to see it.
Yeah, but I won't be able to stream that because there's some bad stuff on it. Well, you know, that's part of history, you know, like you can't just keep denying this stuff. I keep going on about it all the time, but it's never going to change. Nothing you can do about the way people think. And luckily we're not all robots yet. They haven't got us programmed. We're all free-minded people. Otherwise there wouldn't be such a diversity of people. I like the funny things that people get up to. That's like every now and then I'll start doing an accent and all, and then someone said to me one day, "Oh, that's racist because you're talking like a Scotsman or something like that." And it's like, why is it racist? I found all languages very, very, very interesting all my life. I know people will speak like that. Why are they being against them? I don't get it. And basically, like I said the other day to a couple of people that were going on about
that happens to me as well. I love doing accents.
Yeah, it's fun. Especially when you're role playing stuff and that as well. Oh, I've got a bit of a carpal tunnel thing happening to me. Controller's cramp in my hand. I'll turn that one off and get out of here. Yeah, and it's like, you know, what's the matter with everybody? It doesn't matter if you're what sort of language you sort of try to speak. All those people are basically using the English, right? They're using English.
I also love your vlogs and the simplicity of walking around and describing things.
Yeah, hiking's pretty cool. Well, I don't do too much of it due to circumstances, but yeah, I enjoy running around the place. I want to show off the beaches and that a bit more, and camping and that sort of thing. I'm already talking about doing some Dutch oven stuff like roofie, doing some camping stuff and cooking while we're camping. You know, Crazy's done a couple of baking things and that and put on her channel. I want to try to support her in doing more.
That will be awesome.
Just to show everybody that anybody can do it. Anyone can cook. Anyone can cook. So these cattle, apparently this pit here is not working. The manure is not forming. And I know it's a different pit to what they normally use with this combination of sheds. So yeah, they might have put it in there because it might look better than the other one, but it's not working.
No water.
Why do you... No, but you made some green curry before, didn't you? How do you burn water? I actually
Yeah, just kidding.
I know. I made some cookies, like some Shrek cookies, for Caitlin's sister's birthday. Her other sister, stepsister. Yeah, for her birthday, and got told off because it made the kids too hyper. That was a bit sweet. But I used to make scones and that sort of thing all the time. I cook all the time. They haven't died yet, so it should be alright. Do those lights automatically turn on? Because I can't remember putting those lights on. Oh, although I keep pushing the wrong buttons here. There we go. Now we're on. That was me that time. So is this a bit slow doing this paddock like this? Because this map basically doesn't lend itself. Well, I suppose I could put an AI on it now, but I'm just about done. That's why I said I was going to start playing this map all the time, because you can basically do all the stuff yourself. They're not overly too big. Like Walker Farm, you need a few people doing that, but and AIs to run that sort of stuff. But I want to do.
I am currently researching new headphones to buy.
Oh yeah, Caitlin's going to get. Sorry, Crazy's going to get a new microphone too, like one of the blue flicky ones. I don't know which one she's got picked out, but she's already getting it. But yeah, don't tell her. But she's yeah, going to be getting that one for her streaming that she did the other day. I was trying to get her onto playing a game the other day, but she yeah, wasn't too keen on. Didn't want this.
Hey, that's gold.
I've got to try to encourage it as much as possible. But you know, that's what it's all about, encouraging people to do things. Step outside their comfort zone. That's where you learn stuff back in the day. As soon as you left school, you started working with the old blokes who taught you hands-on stuff. When you get burnt welding, you know, look at all the burns I got all over me. It's just a burn, you know, it doesn't matter. It hurts at the time, but even when you're wearing overalls and stuff like that, long sleeve stuff, it gets underneath there and you can't get that off in a hurry, so it burns all the way through. It's good stuff. Yeah, I was going through a list of all the different, like I used to work in the talc business, full respirator and everything else because of 20 micron of the talc and that sort of thing, but and chicken farm with all the dust and feathers and stuff, processing chickens and welding and working in the building industry and industrial cleaning industry, all the chemicals and stuff, and but you know, it's just the smoking that caused me emphysema. Yeah, couldn't be any of the other things. And that's starting to get a bit heavier now. Just a matter of time, Jake. Just a matter of time. Ain't in a hurry anyway. No. There's an old movie called The Freak Show, and it can't we accept you, one of us. You know, it was a pretty good movie back in the day as a kid watching that sort of thing. But when I go to the cemeteries and that, they don't seem to be welcoming me too soon. So I think I'll be around for a while yet. Well, they just don't want me, one or the other. I had a couple of mates that they've got all the gear. So it was Gage sent me an invite. A bit busy at the minute, Gage. I don't even know how long I've been going for on this stream actually. I had no idea. Crazy's not sitting there seeing the chat or anything to tell me how long I've been streaming for, so I might actually just keep going till
70 minutes.
That's 70, was it? So just over an hour. Right, so an hour 10. How long do you reckon it's going to take me to do this paddock? I don't know how to do that fast farm thing. Is it double tap on the X or something? Yeah, I might get around to where the tractor is and then call it there actually, because it sort of goes downhill a bit there and around the corner still, so still a fair bit to go. Oh, I suppose it'll be an hour and a half stream if I do the rest of it. We'll just have a quick look around. It's getting dark too, so I know I missed a bit. Yeah, I might just get this full, get the tractor, fill it up, and then put it in the silo, and then do a flyover with my castle. Not Newcastle, just a castle. It's not new at all. It's been on the map all the time. Little play on words there. Oh,
No worries.
And then I'll let you go off and do your Minecraft thing, mate. Which, anybody is watching this, there's 2 people there now. Jake, the other person on the chat there with you, is has got his own channel, and he'll be going over to his channel to do Minecraft directly. So if you want to follow him over to there, that second person, whoever it is sitting there. So I can't see the chat, so I've only got voice activated, so if you want to say something, then I'll type it in and it'll say it to me. The second person that joined us. And as usual, thanks for supporting me with all my gameplay. So it's nearly full. Let's get a little bit from over here. And I'll fill the truck and then go out to go over to the dark side because it's getting dark. You see me walking around every now and then. I've got one of those habits of shaking my leg all the time. Crazy had the same thing when she was a kid in the high chair. It used to be funny. It's a hereditary thing, I'm sure of it. Oh, there we go. So I'll bring her out a bit. I'll chuck this in here.
I always shell my leg. Such a weird thing. Shake.
Yeah, the shake, yeah. It's actually, I've got a tablet I'll take when I sleep to stop my nerves from moving around, because it does the same thing when I sleep unconsciously. So yeah, it puts the rhythm out on my heart. So yeah. Right, so that's still got half, I think. So I'll fold it in, turn it off, kill the lights, grab the tractor. So I'll go on at this and I'll do a flyover. It's just a nervous twitch thing, I think. Just when I'm sitting around bored, I think it just happens all the time. Not really sure. My old man used to do it too. He used to wiggle his foot all the time. Sit there with his cross and wiggle his foot. And so it's a nervous thing that we've all got. But then again, though, with my other side of the family, Saunders side, they got a blink like that all the time, and my son's inherited it. But it's just it's a nervous twitch thing. Right, so what we'll do is we'll jump out of here and we'll go over to this castle. This is my drone. It's about the smallest thing I can find on it at the moment. So this is the actual yard itself here.
I tap all the time. I guess I just like rhythm, haha.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, nothing wrong with rhythm, man. I like old drum stuff and Scottish drums and you know, like African rhythm with the kettle drums and that, and it's, oh man, it gets me moving all the time. So this is a bit of a fly around, Jake, of the actual map. There's big factory complexes right behind the farm, and you don't even know it's there. The farm is just over where is it? Oh, that's the second factory complex, another one over here. That's the milk.
Wow, big map.
Actually, it's not that big. It is when you go around it like this. Like on the ground, it's heaps big, but when you're flying over it, it's not that big. But it's not as big as some of the maps. But it's just got so much on it. Like, well, here's the cattle yards in it here, where you buy your stock cow's net from, which I didn't first time. I should do that. I just put them in there to see if the manure would work. And there's this like this creek and that runs all the way through, dividing up some of the paddocks, and there's a ford somewhere around here that you can cross. A few rockeries there. Good place to go swimming, jumping off the rocks into the water. Only in the deep bits. Don't jump in the shallow bits. I mean, look at the river they did, you know. And not only that, the textures in the river too, you know, like the reeds, water reeds and stuff. Well, it's a bit dark down here in the forest. Can't see the forest through the trees. And none of the trees got collision net on it, which is my pet hate. Here's the other farm I've got. This is the second one I've got. It's the sheep pasture we're flying on the top of the roof here. Basically got all the sheds in that, and then you've got the old barn with my cattle truck and that in there at the moment. That's the house with my ute parked out the front. The epi, always got to have the epi. Car out there. Swimming pool, of course, so you don't have to go to the river and jump in. This double-story shed, that's where the more cattle are going in here. Speaking of cattle, hush puppy, Mickey. Yeah, so this is my second farm. I think I've got that paddock behind it, this paddock or this crop I should say, this crop here, maybe. There's a couple of paddocks here that I own with this place. This is the big one, the big barn. Nothing's in here at the moment. This is the one hay. That's for the hay, and the Nissan. Not the Nissan, the bloody the Chevy. Good old Chevy. So that's the flyover. So this will be a regular thing. As you can see, it's episode 1. So tomorrow will be Lone Oak, which is, just jump out of this now after it saves. So I'll save it there and then jump out. Just go into career. And there we are, Lone Oak. That's the one I'll be doing tomorrow. I just installed it, so it will be this is Bullets Bill's map, which Oxygen David did. So that's the one I'll be doing tomorrow, and I'll be putting in strip farming and that tomorrow. So thank you for watching, Jake, and whoever else is there at the moment, and whoever else joined earlier. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and for those new subscribers,
No worries, Ken. Have a good one.
Thank you very much, and enjoy your new your live stream in a minute, which I might chuck it on and check. I might watch you. You never know when I'm watching you. I'm always watching. Every now and then I'll watch. All right, thanks, Jake, and thank you for viewer, and then thanks to those new subscribers and that. When you watch this one, thank you for subscribing, and thanks for the 121 viewers that watched it. That's good. I enjoy that. Thank you very much. Shows me that people are interested. So have a good one, and if you can't be good at it. Hooroo.